Welcome everybody to our deep stretch class here at Cliffhangers. You may want to grab some props for this class. I am suggesting 2 blocks or something similar and a belt, or you can use a scarf, anything to help hold your foot up. So remember to breathe through the postures. If there's anything that's causing pain, please come out. Take something different. For those of you at home, take whatever feels best for you. And those of you in the studio, let me know and I can get you into a more comfortable position. We're gonna warm up our bodies, but we will start on our backs. So instead of standing up and moving around, we're going to just gently come down to our backs, nice and easy and controlled. Bringing the feet into butterfly. So soles of the feet touch. So if the hips are tight, your feet may be farther away, maybe they're up close. You can place blocks underneath for a little extra support. So right now we are just warming up. Well, right now we're just grounding down here, taking a few moments. And then we're gonna warm the lower body, taking some active dynamic movement, and then we'll move into our stretching postures. So again, take what you need. Maybe bring your awareness to your breath, connecting it to the area that we're stretching within the body, thinking about with every inhale lengthening and with every exhale going a little deeper. And as you're in butterfly here on our back, just begin with 5 deep breaths. In through the nose and out through the nose or through the mouth, with the mouth closed, slightly constricted, that ujjayi breath. As you can probably feel, notice by taking those deep breaths, we're calming the body, calming the nervous system, calming our minds. Taking 2 more nice deep breaths here. Good, and we're gonna start moving dynamically here, warming up the lower body so that we can hold some stretches, making sure we don't overextend or injure ourselves. We want to make sure everything's nice and open and warm. So soften the knees, taking your feet out of butterfly, soften the knees. Let's bring those knees into the chest. So think of top of thighs lying on the chest or bringing them close to. And maybe just giving yourself a gentle rock back and forth. Lifting the thighs up slightly. Go ahead and roll the ankles and wiggle the toes. like I said, we want to really warm up. We're not focusing so much on strength here. So use your hands to help bring the legs back and forth in these next few dynamic movements we use. If you want to focus on strength, you can always bring the arms down and just let the lower body do the work. So it's your choice. Really focusing here just on warming up. So bringing hands to kneecaps, lengthen those arms, flex your feet. So the feet are, think of boat pose, hands to the knees. We're going to draw the knees into the chest. And then we're going to press the knees away. So pressing your palms into the knees, flexing your feet. Good. Go ahead. Bend the elbows, draw the knees back into the chest. Bringing them in maybe a little bit deeper, noticing the hip flexors. As you exhale, press the feet away, lengthen the arms. Good. One more. Bring in. Drawing them in, maybe even a little bit deeper. So think of chin up, or knees up to your chin. And then lengthen those arms, again holding onto those kneecaps, keeping your feet flexed. We're gonna open up the hips. So we're just holding the knees, maybe the inside here. You can release the feet. We're gonna open up the hips to the outer edges of your mat. And then we're gonna close. We're gonna open for 2 and close. Open for 3 and close. 2 more and close. Last one, we're gonna open, hold here, open up those hips. Taking a nice deep breath here. And then bring the knees back together. Good. We're gonna interlace our hands around the right knee. Left leg is gonna come down. We're gonna alternate this position. So right knee is coming into the chest. We're gonna give it a little snug. Left leg is long. Moving not too fast, but a little faster than normal. We're gonna bring that knee in, and then we're gonna switch. Right leg long, left knee in. When the knee comes in, draw up to the chin. And switch. Good. Switch. So the long leg, the heel is touching. Maybe the knee comes up a little bit more each time. Switch. And breathing. Switch again. And last time, right knee in, left leg long, and bring it in. Good, both knees in, still warming up here, just wanting to make sure we're nice and warm. Thighs to the palms of the hands, so arms are long, we're resting in the backs of the legs into the palms. Roll those ankles again. And just like we did with the bent knee, we're gonna alternate the legs up and down for a few rounds. Again, using your hands if you wish. So both hands behind right leg, left leg comes down, heel touches, bend the elbows, slightly bring that right leg in. You're gonna feel a little sensation in the hamstring, maybe. Good, left leg up, switch your grip, lower the right with control, and then bring left leg up toward the body, so think of toes to the front of your mat. Right leg comes up, switch your grip. Once you do, lower the left. Bring right leg in. Feel that sensation in the hamstring. Both legs up. Switch. Right leg down. Bringing that left leg in. And then both legs come up. Good. Go ahead and lengthen the arms. Release the ankles. Maybe another rotation. Good. We're going to do a wide leg open here. So you can take the hands to the inner thighs or to the out. We're going to flex our feet and we're just going to open wide leg. Not too wide, being careful of your inner thigh and groin area. And we're going to close. We're going to open and close. Open, close. Two more. And close. Last one. Hold. Flex your feet. Start to externally rotate, so toes toward the floor. Noticing how that feels. And then carefully bringing the feet together to the ceiling. Bend the knees, feet to the outer edges of your mat. Cactus those arms. Drop the knees to the right. Back to center. Knees to the left. Back to center. Good. We're going to move into our stretch here. So we're going to hold these postures for maybe a minute, minute and a half. We're going to use our breath as a counter. If you have a belt, you may want to grab that now. This also can be done without a belt, but I'm offering the belt to give you a different type of feel to these postures. By using belts and blocks, we tend to feel things a little different because we can go a little deeper. So taking your belt, we're gonna take it over the right foot, so just below the ball of the foot. And we're gonna come into right side happy baby. So this left leg can be long or it can be bent maybe to the outer edge of the mat. Our focus is on the right side. We're gonna use the belt to keep that foot flexed. Maybe the forearm on the right side is down, and we're gonna draw that knee down toward the armpit. Good, so happy baby, right side only. Again, you don't need a death grip on the belt. It's just helping bring that knee down a little bit more, keeping that foot flexed. Holding here, 5 deep breaths. One more nice deep breath. Good. And because we're using the belt, or if you're using the belt, we're going to now lengthen that leg, right? So now we're at an angle slightly. So instead of straight in front of us, go ahead and shift the leg out to the right. Instead of bending the knee, the leg is long. Using the belt, start to bring the toes toward the corner of the top of your mat. And we're stretching the hamstring. Holding here for 5 breaths. Focusing on the inhale and exhale. Noticing the sensation in the hamstring, being comfortable with the uncomfortable. And using your breath to guide you, you can release that belt, you can come out, you can go deeper. So listen to your body, take what you need. 2 more breaths here. And then bend that knee and release the belt. We're gonna switch sides and come back to the right side in a minute, but go ahead and lengthen the legs, tap it out, and just see if you feel a difference in that right hamstring versus the left. Maybe take a moment and roll the wrists. Sometimes when we're using the belt, the wrist or the hand can get a little tense or tight. Good job. So switching here, we're gonna bend that right foot sole down. We're gonna take the belt over the left leg, or the ball of the left foot here. Finding the grip that works best for you. You taking that right leg in any position. We're focusing on left side happy baby. So when you're ready, holding on, flexing foot, draw that knee down to the left side of the armpit, outer edge, opening up. Left side happy baby here, 5 breaths. And you can pull down with every exhale. You can stay where you are, just giving you different options. That you can practice here in this class, or if you take a practice on your own. Really deep, long breaths here. Feeling into that left hip, hamstring and glute. 1 more here. Good. Now we're going to take that leg and we're going to lengthen. And again, instead of the foot directly in front of you, you're going to take it out to the side just slightly, using that belt. Maybe right leg comes down. We're going to take a hamstring stretch at a diagonal. So start to bring that leg forward. Think of toes to the corner of your mat. Flexing your foot, you might feel a little bit more. You can have a micro bend in the knee or lengthen. Try not to lock it out though. 5 here. One more. And begin to bring that leg back to the front, releasing it, just setting the belt to the side. Go ahead and lengthen once again. Notice how each leg feels. Good, we doing okay? Good. Bend the knees, take the soles of the feet to your mat. Good. Right ankle is going to come over left knee. we have the ankle over the knee here. You can hold onto the foot, so you can bring that left heel in a little bit farther if you want, or whatever distance is comfortable. I like to bring the heel in. You're gonna take this, the knee is out to the side. You're gonna bring the knee in toward the chest slightly. So we're closing that knee in like so, and then we're opening it up to figure four. Bring the knee in, diagonal toward the left armpit, and then open up using your hands if you want, like I'm doing. Bringing that knee in, and then go ahead and open up here. So actively open up that right side, or gently place your hand on the thigh and just apply a little pressure, really opening up a right hip. Breathing here. Good. Now you can cactus the arms, take them down to the side. We're going to take the sole of this right foot and we're going to cross it over. And we're going to open that right hip still. So you can hold your foot with your left hand and open up that right hip. Now, if you can and you're reaching, take right hand, reach for that left foot. You're getting a little quad stretch. So we're in this little pretzel. So we got our right hand on our left foot, stretching out the left quad as we're opening up that right hip and working a spinal twist. 5 breaths here. One more. If you're holding that foot for the quad stretch, release the hand. You're going to lift back to center. You're going to take right knee to the side, right side. Right ankle is on left leg. And we're going to stay here for 5 breaths. One more. Good. Carefully lift up. Take that left sole, release the right leg, take it long, take the left leg long, reach arms up and over, full body stretch. Notice the sensations in the lower body. Reaching arms across the body, back to the side. You're going to bend the knees, and we're going to do that on the other side. So again, I like to take my right heel up close. I'm going to cross with left ankle over my right knee. So noticing how each side feels a little different. This is my tighter side. So using my hand, I'm going to open up, keeping my foot flexed. And then I'm going to draw the knee in and cross it over. Going to open up. And then draw it in, crossing it over to the right. Open up. And then crossing over. And then we're going to place that foot there in figure 4, and we're going to open up that hip. So I'm using my hand. You can actively open. Just think about opening from the hip space. Three more nice deep breaths here. Good. So now we're going to do that same thing. We're going to bring that left sole across. It's going to come to the floor. Now we're opening up that left hip. Your left hand may reach for your right foot, giving yourself this little quad stretch as well. So being mindful of both areas, stretching out that right quad, opening up that left hip. Breathing through. And also feeling a little twist. 5 breaths here. And if holding the foot and doing the quad stretch is too much, just release. Two more. Good job releasing that foot if you have it. Placing your hands down, we're going to lift back up. We're coming back to figure 4, and this time we're falling to the left. So left foot is on right thigh. Let the feet relax and drop the knees down. Feel the twist here. Look over the shoulder opposite of where the knees are. Good. 2 more deep breaths here. And lift yourself back up. Take the feet to the outer edges. Give yourself a windshield wipe on each side. Let the knees fall to the right. Center, over to the left. center, and then fully extend. Reaching the arms up and overhead. Tap out those legs and notice how they feel. On the next inhale, you're going to reach your fingers toward the ceiling. Go ahead and roll the wrists. Interlace those fingers, flip your palms, press up to the ceiling. Keeping your fingers interlaced, reach the arms behind. Pause where you feel you need to be. Maybe they come all the way to the floor. Maybe you're hovering. Inhale, back to the ceiling, press up. Exhale, take the arms behind, keeping them interlaced. Inhale up. Release the bind, take the hands to the side of the body. Using your forearms, press up, making a little pillow with your hands here, moving into fish pose. You can hold your back. You can just place your hands just under the bottom here. Puff the chest out. Let the head fall back if that feels good. Maybe it comes all the way down. Maybe it's hovering. Opening up the throat. If that doesn't feel good, you can look directly in front of your mat, so you're looking straight ahead. If opening the throat feels good, take a nice deep breath. And carefully bring the neck up, looking forward. Press into the palms so you can lift yourself up to a seat. Good job. Bringing your blocks, you may want your blocks nearby here. We're gonna take a seated tree forward fold. So I'll start with the left side here. We're gonna take our left sole into the inner thigh of the right leg. Okay, both sit bones are grounded. So as you can see, my knee is up really high here because my hip is really tight. So the option would be to place the block under or under my bum. So take what you need here. You're gonna lengthen. You're gonna flex that foot. And I want you to hinge at the hips, reaching for your head toward your toes. So you may be right here. Maybe your hand is on the foot. Inhale. And as you exhale, think of bringing the chest to the thigh. Draw those sit bones into your mat. Reach your head to your toes. Stretching out the lower back, mid-back, and hamstring. Inhale, lift. Look forward, take a nice deep breath. Exhale, fold. Reach that head for your toes. Drive your sit bones down. And let that lower hip open as much as possible. and slowly roll up. Good work. We're gonna take this left foot, we're gonna take the sole, we're gonna draw that heel into the pelvis, we're gonna lengthen, and then we're gonna cross it over. Left arm is gonna come behind. You're gonna flex that right foot, it's engaged. Right arm to the sky. Find a baby back bend. And then you're gonna hook that arm long and twist. So the spine is tall here, tucking your chin down but looking over left shoulder. So as you bring your chin to your chest, you're opening the back of the neck, drawing the shoulders down, getting a little bit of a neck stretch here too. Two more deep breaths. And good. As you come up, I want you to lift those arms up so you're in that twist and you're shifting forward. And one of my favorite is you're going to counter. So you're going to start to come to the other side. Maybe you're going to use a block and place your forearms on the block. Maybe you're on your hands. Countering this, you're rounding. So maybe one arm is on a block, both arms are on a block. Take your chin to your chest, round the spine. Maybe you're resting your forehead on a block. Deep breath here. And carefully pressing up, coming back around, and lengthening that leg, taking it off, tapping out the legs, noticing how that feels. Good. Roll the ankles. And we'll do that on the other side. So the right sole is coming in. This leg is dropping down much more easily than the other side. So my sit bones are driving down. My leg is in the center. I'm lifting. And we're going to begin to hinge and fold. So reaching forward. Again, you can use your belt here. You can use your hands. I want you to draw the belly down toward your chest. Reach your head toward your toes. Keep your foot flexed and keep those sit bones down. Breathing here. We're going to inhale, lift up. Take a nice deep breath. And as you exhale, I want you to fold. Maybe going a little deeper, reaching that head forward, drawing those sit bones down, releasing the neck, and breathe. Two more here. And slowly and carefully rolling up. Take a shoulder roll back. We're going to take the sole of that foot to the mat. We're going to just take it in, hugging it in here, just noticing how that feels, noticing that hip flexor. From a seated position, you can hold the knee. And then we're going to cross. We're going to keep that left leg somewhat flexed and engaged. Right arm is going to come behind, left arm is coming up to the sky. Feel that back bend. And then the arm is long as you hook. We're reaching, looking over that right shoulder, drawing the chin down to the chest, lengthening your spine. Deep breath here. Lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist. Good. Reaching those arms up, facing the front. We're going to counter. So again, maybe you're coming to the forearms. Maybe you're coming all the way to the floor. Maybe you're resting your forehead on the block. Feeling this counter stretch to the twist. Deep breath here. And slowly and carefully lift up. Good work. Shift that block over. Unravel. Lengthen those legs. Tap them out. How do we feel? We're going to work our upper back and low back. We're going to pivot into tabletop. If it feels good, I want you to come to the knees. I want you to engage your glutes. Before we move into cat-cow, we're going to inhale, reach up, palms together. Exhale the hands to the heart. Kneeling, sun salutation, modified sun A. Inhale up. Exhale, hands to the heart. One more, inhale up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Begin to find table, placing those shoulders over the wrists. I want you to work your cat-cows, taking 5, okay? So I'm going to walk you through the first, then take them as you wish with your breath. We're going to drop the belly. We're going to lift those sit bones, shine the heart, draw those shoulders down. And then we're going to press into the palms of the hand, gripping our mat, chin to chest, rounding the spine. Moving through these cat-cows with your breath. Feel the connection between the breath and the movement. Noticing the spine open up, one vertebrae at a time. Meet me in neutral table after your last cat-cow. When you are in your neutral table, you're going to walk both hands over to the left. Take a little Hip dip, so the hips are dropping to the right, arms are long. Nice little twist here. Walk those hands to center. Walk them to the left, or to the right. I guess I was backwards. Other side. Look over, dropping the hips. Looking over the shoulder. And moving back to center. Just gonna shift my blocks over here. Good. Maybe walk the knees back a little bit. We're gonna come to the forearms here. So we're in this mid child's pose on the forearms. Left arm's gonna extend, forehead's gonna come down, hips are lifted, you're on the right forearm, left arm is long. Draw that shoulder and arm down toward the mat. Good. Slide that left forearm so you're on your forearms like we started. Right forearm or right arm is going to extend, stay on the left forearm. And I want you to draw the shoulder down and reach those fingertips away. You can tuck your toes to assist with your balance or keep the feet flat. Draw that right arm back to the forearm. One more. Left arm goes long, head is down. I want you to really reach. Draw the hips up, drop your belly, reach those fingertips away, lengthening the arm as best you can. Breathing here for 3 breaths. Good. Now, stay on that right forearm. Maybe bring the knees in. We're going to open the upper thoracic spine. We're going to take this left hand behind our head. Knees may need to come out wide here, adjusting. We're going to take this left elbow up to the sky. Maybe you take a look at it. Maybe you're just looking in that direction. Elbow comes all the way to the mat if possible, or let it fall where it may. Take it down for 1. Inhale up. Take it down for 2. Maybe it comes right to the other elbow. Lifting up. Take it down for 3. Lift it up. Arm extends to the sky. Reach up. Left arm behind the back. Holding the back or finding that inner thigh. Feel the twist. Look down. Look back to the ceiling. Unravel. Come back to the forearms. Fall back into a mid to narrow child's pose. Lengthen the arms or soft bend. Breathing here. So you may really be feeling that in that right shoulder, the right arm. Taking a nice deep breath. Repeating on the other side. So shifting those knees in slightly. We're going to be extending the right arm. Left forearm stays down. Extend the right, drop the forehead. Now, bring those fingertips out. And draw the shoulder down. Slide it back to the forearm. Inhale here, exhale, extend. Draw it into the forearm. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, extend, reach that arm away. Drop the shoulder down. Feel the full extension from the fingertips to the shoulder, all the way down the side body to your hips. Deep breath here. Slide back to the forearm. Tucking toes, maybe taking those knees out wide for that upper thoracic work. We're going to take right hand behind. We're going to look at that elbow or look in that direction. We're going to feel the twist. And we're going to take right elbow all the way down if we can to the left and tap. Inhale up. And take it down. Inhale up. And take it down. Inhale up. Extend the arm to the ceiling. Take a bind behind the back, or maybe it finds the thigh. Look up. Look down. Look back up. Extend the arm back to the ceiling. Open up and find your child's pose. Maybe it's wide, maybe it's narrow. Take what you need. Maybe because we extended those arms, bring the knees in together and wrap those arms around, countering that. It's gonna feel good. Forehead is to the mat. Hold your heels, draw your head close to your knees, round. And giving the shoulders just a little different movement here. Nice deep breath. And carefully lift up. Come back to the knees. Engage your glutes, engage your core. On the knees, 2 half sun salutations, and we are done. Inhale, reach up. Palms together to the heart and down. Inhale up. Palms together to the heart. Release your hands. Beautiful. So it is the student's choice here. You can take a supported water flow. You can take legs up the wall. You can take a supported bridge. We're gonna take this last posture, hold the longest, so make it something that you like. Find a posture that feels really good. Maybe it's child's pose. Maybe you're just wanting to lay flat on your back with the legs fully extended. Okay? I'm gonna take supported waterfall, giving myself an inversion, carefully lifting my hips and letting the blocks support my back, lower back as my legs are lifted. So we're gonna hold this posture here for about 2 to 3 minutes. taking this time for you. No directions to follow, nothing to do. Embracing the quiet and the stillness. Finding gratitude for our bodies, for our willingness, our discipline and determination, dedication to show up and give ourselves this gift of self-care, this gift of yoga. If you're in an inversion or in a stretching posture, I want you to carefully start to come out, taking very gentle, mindful movements. Finding yourself completely flat on your back, if that's possible. Taking a moment here, taking a deep breath, moving wrists and ankles, fingers and toes. Reaching those arms up and over, full body stretch. Taking the knees into the chest, crossing the ankles if that feels good. Giving yourself a hug, this gesture of giving yourself a hug, maybe even rocking back and forth or rolling to a side. Taking in all this positive energy that you created. And very carefully finding yourself into a seated position if you so desire. Lifting yourself up or rolling to a side. Finding a comfortable seat, taking a moment for you, rolling the shoulders down, maybe just taking the head back and forth, ear to shoulder, ear to shoulder. One more nice deep inhale here. You can take the arms with you if you wish. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, take the arms down and release. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Taking the palms together if you wish. Joining me with the palms at the heart, lowering the chin. Taking this moment here for you, thanking yourselves for being here, for showing up. And I thank each and every one of you for joining me this morning. I hope you have an amazing day, and I hope to see you very soon. Thank you all so much.